Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As always, shout out to the notification squad. If you don't have your notifications on, you should turn them on. But today we are here to talk about why you need to be playing Battlegrounds, because I've been playing it a lot recently, my friends have been playing it a lot recently, and honestly, it's a really fun game. So one of the first reasons I think that you should be buying Battlegrounds, or you should be playing Battlegrounds, is because we should be supporting good developers in the gaming community, because so often do we see games get really shitty development, and we see developers really not give a fuck about the average consumer and really care about the people playing their game. They only really care about money. And I understand they're companies, and I understand money is very important to them, but when you see a developer go out of the way to improve their game, not only to make more money, but to make the experience better for the player, it's really good to see. And honestly, in 2017 you don't see it that much, so I think we should support this game. They've been very consistent with updates. I remember the game didn't really run the best, it wasn't the best optimized game, but of course, it being an early access, that is something that you kind of expect, but they've been working really hard to fix it, and for the most part the optimization of the game has been getting a lot better. Also, we've seen a lot of improvements to the game, such as new guns, improved graphics, and just small little tweaks that are fixing bugs, and the game has been updated fairly regularly, with the Xbox One version coming sometime in the fall. It's really cool to see developers actually care about their game, and you can tell that the guys who created this game branched off from another company, and you can tell that they really like having that freedom of being able to do what they want, as we've been seeing update after update for this game. Moving past the developer side of things, I think this game honestly has some of the most intense gameplay that I've played in a video game. So I'm a big fan of survival games such as DayZ and Rust, and I like the aspect of games where you can be walking around and at any moment anyone could be anywhere. So if you don't know, there aren't any NPC, which is non-playable characters of course, so everyone is controlled by an actual person in the world, and the world is so big and expansive when you're walking around, it's really scary to think that someone could be anywhere. There could be someone in the house that you're walking into, there could be someone sitting in the field, there could be someone with a ghillie suit sitting in the bushes waiting to shoot you in the head. It could really happen at any time. Death or gunfights could really just come out of nowhere, and that's one of the great parts about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, is that unexpected turn that anything could really happen. Some of the gameplay is really intense, especially once you get down into the top 20, maybe even top 10, where everyone is just kind of crawling in a field, everyone's playing very passively, and you don't know where shots could come out of anywhere, because if you don't know, some of these games can last anywhere from like 20 to maybe even like 45 minutes, with a lot of the end game just being super intense because you put in all that time, and when you finally get down to the end, you're trying to win, and if you didn't know, winning isn't very common for the average player because you're competing against almost 99 other players if you're playing solo, so it can be very tough to win. So when you get down into those top 10, it can be very, and I mean very intense. Another good thing about the gameplay though is that it's different almost every time you play, so no game is going to be exactly the same. So you land in, you get your gear, the gear isn't going to be the same every time, it's pretty random it seems like for the most part. I know there are loot maps that you can go and look up, for the most part you're going to run into around the same guns, but you don't know which guns you're going to get. You could be stuck with a shitty Uzi, or you could get an M4 or something like an AK, and then you could also go for the boxes that are out there that appear in each game, but then you take the risk of dying. It just seems like every experience is different. Almost every time you play, you're killed in a different way, it seems like, and it makes you want to go back and play the game more because you just want another experience, you want something cool to happen. And I like games where a lot of the stuff in the game is player driven, so a lot of the time you'll be playing the game and you'll just see shit happen that is really funny or really crazy. You can just look up PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds funny moments. A lot of the players really make the game a lot more fun than it would be otherwise. And it's really cool that if you and your friends want to go out there and fuck around and have fun, you can do that. Also, you can just play the game any way you want. There are people out there who go into squad matches solo queuing by themselves, so they don't even actually queue, they just play solo in squad matches, and you get some pretty interesting videos out of that. They really let you play the game any way you want, and that is something that is awesome. And just the fact that it's different every time you play leads me to come back to the game and want to play more. And every time I die, I feel like, damn, I died, I was so close to winning. It makes me just want to play more, and that is something you should want to say about a game, is the fact that I want to play more. And honestly, I can't really say that about a lot of the games that have come out recently. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a ton of fun. If you're a fan of survival games at all, or if you're a fan of the H1Z1 King of the Kill, I definitely recommend checking out this game. There's a reason that this game's numbers keep going up and up and up. I think they recently hit 400,000 players concurrently, which is absolutely insane for a game like this that just seemingly came out of nowhere. So it's really cool to see that this game is getting more and more popular. It's really cool to see that the devs are continuing to support this game. If you're interested at all, I definitely recommend checking this game out, because I was on the fence initially. It seems like a lot of the problems with optimization have been fixed, and just small little bugs and patches like that have been implemented into the game. So it's really good to see all of that, and definitely if you're going to hop on Battlegrounds, this is the time to do it. Pull the trigger. I believe the game is on sale right now on the summer sale. If not, it is definitely still worth that $30 price tag no matter when you're watching this video. Definitely go check the game out, play it. It is awesome. What more can I say? Why are you still in this video? You should be going to Steam to either play Battlegrounds or purchase the game. But that is why I think you guys need to be playing Battlegrounds. Let me know down in the comments down below. Do you guys have the game? Have you been playing it? What do you guys think of it? Let me know down in the comments down below. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video for some odd reason, hit the dislike button. And if you're new, how about you subscribe? But yeah, guys, this has been The Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.